Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you a step-by-step method to use John the Ripper on Windows, along with a practical demonstration of how passwords can be ethically recovered, especially in situations where you've forgotten the password of your own WinRAR archive or document. This tutorial is strictly for learning and educational purposes only. Use these techniques only on your own files, and to audit your system passwords only. Unauthorized access to others' data is illegal and strictly prohibited. Now, before we recover any password, we need to understand one critical concept: what a hash is. Concept of hash. A hash is like a one-way lock. It is a cryptographic process that converts user data, or a password, into a fixed-length string called a hash value. Passwords are never stored in plain text. Instead, they are saved as hashes, which makes it extremely difficult for anyone to read or understand the original password. This is where tools like John the Ripper come into play in cybersecurity learning and auditing. They help security professionals evaluate password strength by attempting to recover weak hashes, so that systems can be improved and made more secure. Let's get started. The first step is to install John the Ripper. To install John the Ripper on Windows, check my video. The link is displayed on the screen, which explains the complete installation process step by step. I've also added the same link in the video description below. Once the installation is complete, let's move on to the next step: downloading a word list. For this demo, we'll use the RockYou word list, but you can use any custom word list if you like. Open your browser, go to Google, type rockyou.txt, and press Enter. Open this website. The link is also available in the description below. Click on the download button, and your download will start automatically. Once the download is complete, place the word list file into the folder where John the Ripper is installed. Copy the word list and paste it inside the Run folder. Before using it, extract the file first. After extraction, place the word list directly inside the main Run folder of John the Ripper. If you see an error saying a file with the same name already exists, simply rename the new folder before pasting it here. Press Ctrl+C to copy the word list, and Ctrl+V to paste it. To open the terminal inside the Run folder, right-click anywhere in the folder and select Open in Terminal. Alternatively, open the terminal from the Start menu. Type PowerShell and click on Windows PowerShell. Next, we need to copy the location where john.exe is available. Here is the john.exe file. Copy the folder path from the address bar. Now, go back to the terminal, type the command cd, and paste the location. Just right-click inside the terminal window, and it will paste automatically. As you can see, we're now in the same working directory. To view the help and documentation, type john.exe and press Enter. This displays the usage instructions for John the Ripper. To check which file formats John the Ripper supports, type the following command: john-list equals formats, and press Enter. This command displays all the formats supported by John the Ripper. In our case, we're recovering the password of a RAR file. Before cracking the password, the first step is to extract the hash from the password-protected archive. Our protected file uses the RAR file format, so we'll extract the hash of this file There is a tool called RAR2John that comes with John the Ripper to extract the hash of RAR files. Now, in the terminal, type the following command: RAR2John, double quote, the path to the password-protected RAR file, double quote, greater than symbol, and the name of the file where you want to store the hash. Then press enter. Oops, I typed the file name incorrectly. Let me fix that. Now press enter again. The command executes successfully with no errors. Next, let's modify our hash file. Open the hash file. Before the $, you'll see the file path where the hash was extracted from. Remove everything before the $, and keep only the hash that starts with the $. You'll notice the file is encoded as UTF-16LE. John the Ripper does not support this encoding, so we'll change the encoding to simple UTF-8. Go to File, click Save As, select UTF-8 as the encoding, and save the file in the same Run folder. Now let's identify the hash type. Open the file again and copy the hash. Open Google, type hash identifier, and open this website. Link is given in the description below. Paste the hash, check this, and click Submit. And the detected hash type is RAR5. Now let's start the password recovery process. In the terminal, type the following command: John --wordlist equals, double quote, the path to your wordlist file, double quote, --format equals RAR5, double quote, the path to your hash file, double quote, then press enter. This process may take some time, depending on the password complexity and the quality of your word list. You can also use a brute force attack, which tests all possible combinations, but it usually takes much longer. For faster results, you can customize rules or use optimized word lists. And as you can see, the password has been successfully recovered. We've successfully recovered the password using John the Ripper on Windows. Remember, this technique is meant only for ethical and educational purposes, such as recovering your own forgotten passwords or testing the security of systems you own. If this video helped you understand recovering password on Windows, don't forget to hit the like button. It really supports the channel. Let me know in the comments, have you used John the Ripper before? Or would you like a video on brute force attacks, custom rules, or real-world password security tips? Subscribe for more practical cybersecurity tutorials, and I'll see you in the next